David Handley, General Manager at Windstar Farm. Just want to talk to you today about Yoshida. Tom Ryan and Elliot went to Japan in 2015 to buy a yearling from the Sunday Silence line to try to win a Grade 1 in America and be a sire prospect. In the last 3 or 4 years, the Japanese on an international level have really climbed to a different level. I mean, they're very competitive, with Love's Only You winning the Breeders' Cup. Obviously Equinox is the highest rated horse in the world on turf right now. And Ushba Tesoro to win the Dubai World Cup against international field like he did. I think that the Sunday Silence sire line is obviously a great gain to Japan and a great loss to America. And I think it's very important, as good a sire as his sons and grandsons are becoming, to try and have that bloodline back in America. Ushba Tesoro, who won the Dubai World Cup very impressively, is out of a grandson of Sunday Silence also, a horse called Orfèvre. And Orfèvre is out of a Mr. Prospector line mare, exactly the same as Yoshida is. And with Yoshida himself being a grandson of Sunday Silence, we're very excited to have the connection with those pedigrees of those really good horses. It bodes very well that his grandsons are producing these kind of horses. And then in Europe, when you look at Augusta Rodin, Saxon Warrior, and now Victoria Road being a son of Saxon Warrior winning the Breeders' Cup, obviously the sire line is also taking off in Europe. Well, I think that Coolmore, and not only Coolmore, but Arrowfield in Australia, have wanted badly enough to have that sire line that they send some of their very best mares to be bred to Deep Impact. The desire to bring that sire line back to Europe. And I think for us to try and bring it back to America, I think is even more important because, that's where Sunday Silence came from. And you've got the added advantage that this sire line can get you dirt and turf. Yoshida is very much bred along the same lines as the best horses coming out of Japan in the world. The one thing that really strikes me about his progeny is, as yearlings, when they come into the barn, they've all got that wide forehead, strip of white down their face, and they come in there like they own the place. They're tough, they want to be the boss, they're the leaders in the field. But like Yoshida, when he went to training, he was all about training. And we're seeing the same qualities coming through in these yearlings and 2-year-olds. And they're strong horses, they're athletic, and they've got the scope to go 2 turns. They just give you a very good impression of the way they do things. They train with a lot of energy and a lot of determination, and I think that's really what's coming through from the Sunday Silence line. Also, Equinox has got that white eye, and you see that boldness, and just the attitude of these horses is kind of different from what you usually see. At the OBS sale, there was one filly out of a mare called Astral Favor that was a really beautiful filly. She breezed in 10 flat, galloped out really good, but the most impressive thing about her was on the shank, she was absolutely gorgeous. And interesting, the Japanese bought her to bring her back to Japan. So, they're obviously see the benefit of the sire line that we have here in America. So I think it's only a matter of time before Yoshida starts to make his mark with his progeny, and we're really excited to have a grandson of Sunday Silence standing here at Windstar.